Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video I wanted to do something a little different, something that I haven't ever done on this channel before. As I've sort of been growing up through the years, my mum actually kept what she called a special box, just a collection of little bits and pieces that I have gathered over my life. I was 10 years old, she said that she was going to stop doing that. So I decided that I would carry on my own little special box. So the box that I'm going to be going through today is everything that I personally have collected. So that's from the age of 10 up until about, I think, last year. So up until 2016, so when I was 18. So there is 8 years worth of random bits, and I haven't actually gone through this box. As you can tell, there's a lot in there because it's very, very heavy. I thought it would be very, very fun to go through on camera. If you want to see what is in my special box from the age of 10 plus, then just keep watching. So I think I'm just going to start with whatever's on the top in my 2016 calendar. As you guys will know if you've watched my 20 facts tag, I keep my calendars over the years. So this was one that I just picked up from Typo. So the next thing is this award here, and I've just folded down the top so that you guys can't see what school I go to because there are some of you out there that will stalk me. It just says awarded to Paige Christensen for service to year 13 mentoring. This award here, and this is congratulations Paige for being a faithful Bible investigator. So last year I just helped out with a holiday program at my church, and then the little message on the back just says, Paige, thank you for coming to help. I hope you enjoyed yourself. You're a good photographer. We appreciate your availability and time helping. Report. This was year 13. Let's read a few comments that were in my report, shall we? The overall kind of bit that my form teacher wrote was, Paige is a conscientious, well-organised and focused student who is making pleasing progress in all subject areas. She is always cheerful and friendly, and she is a valued member of the form class. She has made some pleasing progress so far this year, and she is generally focused on achieving the best of her ability. This is my photography one. Paige has matured as a photographer, and she has started to gain confidence in her ability as an image maker. Her internal achievement standard shows that she is able to express a difficult idea in a visual format with flair and creativity. Paige now needs to trust her ability to create wonderful photographic images. So what I did my board on last year was based on a dream that I had, and if you guys have watched Pretty Little Liars, you will know that there is a big villain called A, dressed in all black, always has like a black mask over their face. That was what was chasing me in my dream, and I'd had the dream multiple times. I think I had it about 3 or 4 times. So I based my photography around that sort of idea of dreaming and being chased. This was my English one. My English teacher was the bomb. She said, Paige is a lively and enthusiastic member of the class, and I'm really enjoying teaching her this year. She has shown genuine interest in the poetry and film we have studied, often contributing to discussion. She is finding the jump to level 3 achievement standards challenging. That was true. But to her credit, she remains positive and responds well to advice about how to improve. She's beginning to understand what is required of level 3 external essays, and she is developing the confidence to create a strong argument in her introductions. Paige has coped well with the opinion column writing, and she writes with passion and personality, but careful crafting and proofreading is essential. But what I tried, but apparently not. This little newspaper article here. So this was my choir when I was in year 11, and I am this little one on the end here. And yeah, I just thought it was really, really cool that we were in the newspaper. Here's my school choir blue. Again, another award. Again, folded down the school, but it just says awarded to Paige Christensen for diligence in science. It was in year 11. So I really, really enjoyed science in year 11. Oh my goodness, I remember this. Okay, so it's at year 9 or year 10. It was one of the two. It was like a 3-panelled artwork thing, and we had to do actually that related to each other that rhymed. So I did king, bling and sing. So I had a king that I found on Google Images that I just drew, and then I zoomed up on his crown for bling, and then the last bit was him on a stage singing, and I'm so proud of this, and I actually think I've done a pretty solid job of that. Oh, we have a letter from my school. Dear Paige, congratulations on your successful audition. We are pleased to offer you a place in the choir that I was in at 2015. Please read the enclosed contract carefully before you sign and return it. Your place in the choir is only provisional until you have agreed to the terms and conditions included. Because that is how you know this is a very, very serious choir, when you have a contract and you have to read the terms and conditions. I look forward to working with you in the coming year. Oh, this was my speech in year 12. Year 12, I did a speech on speeches. I was such a little savage. Actually got excellence for that speech, by the way, even though I was insulting the teachers the whole time. Mum didn't want to cover all of our books, and I thought I'm not going to have boring books, so I decided to cover them myself, and this was my music one, and I was so proud of this one because I just loved the collage of all like the different words on them, and that's purely why I kept this book. Again, on that same line, this was my science one, and I was obsessed with the Hunger Games at the time. My certificate for the 2014 Stage Challenge, such a good time. My 2014 calendar from Typo. My gosh, my Dolly diary for 2012. So I think I started high school in 2012. I used to love getting these diaries. It was just because all of the ones that we got in school were so boring. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna spruce up my year and have a very, very cool diary. Oh, look, there's a big thing of the Smurfs in there. Oh my gosh, I remember when I was obsessed with this poem. Coca-Cola went to town, Diet Pepsi shot him down. Dr. Pepper fizzed him up, now we're drinking 7-Up. 7-Up got the flu, now we're drinking Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew fell off the mountain, now we're drinking from the fountain. Then the fountain found a bloke, now we're drinking Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke lost its cherries, so now we're drinking Loganberry. Loganberry went to Canada, so now we're drinking Exotic Fanta. Exotic Fanta had a stroke, now we're back to drinking Coke. This was me and my friend's conversation. Paige plus Zac Efron, me. Ooh, bleh. It's like, exactly, perfect match. JK, me. Ooh, no way. Her, yes way, me. Gross. I don't mind Zac Efron, but it wasn't like a whoa. Oh, this is what my friend wrote. Paige, you're a pretty cool chick. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless. Well, this is my friend's conversation. Boring. And then the guy's name that we're studying, me. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Snooze and Cruise. Picture of Kristen Stewart. Oh my gosh, my little Albanian Families Club card. Oh look, here's the 2013 girlfriend diary. So the 2012 was in year 9, this must have been year 10. Oh, mathletics.co.nz, Paige Christensen. Why did they give me a username and a password? I never even went on that website. Gosh, me drawing Katniss Everdeen in maths because I was so bored and did not understand what I was doing. Oh my gosh. Little quotes I found on Google and printed them out. They were my friends and I's code. We never actually used that code though. What even is that? I did not draw that, I swear. Who drew that? It might have been like Laura or someone. Oh, here's something I drew in art. To choose an animal like based on what we thought we were. And I just chose this like little chameleon. Like there's my little Miranda speech that I did. Is that year 11? I think it was year 11. Oh my gosh, Battle of the Books. Rachel, if you're watching, do you remember this? We like started writing like a play called Battle of the Books because our friend was obsessed with reading, so like, it'd be so funny to make a play out of it. And we gave her the name Amber because she hates the name Amber. Like did the whole auditioning and everything. Oh my goodness. And then I wrote like a waterfall scene here with Amber and Sean. And then like the whole like script. Oh, Amber, this was meant to be the voiceover bit. Hi, I'm Amber. I'm 14 years old and this is my life. I've been looking after my mum and brother for 3 whole years. My brother and mum have leukemia, which is a type of cancer. I've watched them struggle with it and it breaks my heart. I dropped out at intermediate. November now. My school would usually still be going, but one student got really angry at the principal and burnt down half the school. Oh my goodness. We were so morbid. I was like obsessed with writing plays when I was little. Bessie and Kate, who were friends at the orphanage, had been adopted. I felt happy for them, but I missed them a lot. I still had Belinda, so I didn't have to face Maddie. I'm a princess, look at my expensive jewellery, Alice by myself. Oh my gosh, Maddie Alice, I remember that. Wow. Oh my gosh, that was my debate in year 10 when I had to argue that it was best to keep animals in cages. We lost, obviously. Should New Zealand change its flag? And I was arguing that we shouldn't change the flag. Wow. That was a debate that later on came true. Ooh, here's my art book. Oh my goodness, I remember this. I had to find a picture, I think it was to find it was in our class or something, and I said our class is crazy and insane and handed this one in. Wow. That's actually so true though. She gave me food 3, pencil 3, pencil 3. Your work shows an emerging understanding of creating the illusion of volume in still life. Painting/drawing. Your ability to use correct proportions in objects has improved significantly. Keep working on using tone effectively. I had to draw portraits, and this one I did of Rachel, and she said lol, tee-hee, not me, and I did Harrison's ear as well because we had to draw ears. She's gonna kill me. Oh, there's a photo of me I had to draw and I look terrible. To do prints, and I was choosing one from Twilight. I did a lion and a lamb and wrote, and so the lion fell in love with the lamb. Here's one of my prints. Here's a ring box I made in year 10. I was like obsessed with doing my hearts with like points. Oh, Paige Christieson art. I think this was in year 8. In art in year 8, the teacher would draw a picture on the board and we had to copy it. And I sort of put my own spin on them. So that was my Under the Sea. There's my pirate, my Vikings boat one. Oh my gosh, this one was my favourite one that I did. My dinosaur. I was so proud. Quite proud of this one too, actually. And then my teacher wrote, high quality work, well done. Lion that I didn't finish colouring in. Oh my gosh! And there's my parrot. Paige's art book. The newest drawing with my flower. I don't even remember what year this was. Was this? Oh my gosh, this was intermediate. Straight line patterns, wavy lines, interrupted lines with a really creepy ass face. Oh, I was proud of this one. My overlapping one. And that's Minnie Mouse. And I actually did her on a calendar and I was so proud of it. I don't know where it is though. That's the mask that I paper mache'd. I was obsessed with this. So I loved the green. Green was my favourite colour at that stage. And then my friend was in a dance crew and they had like the red and white stickers on half of their face. So instead of doing it on half, I just did it like in a diagonal going down, and then I just did random pink bits. And then I just added glitter because why not? Oh my gosh, there's like this little knitted thing that I made in sewing that I really couldn't be bothered making. Here's my little photo thing that I made in, was it year 9? Oh, I was so proud of this. So this was my shoe that I paper mache'd, and on one side it's just got like these rainbows that started there and then went all the way like around. Music note, and then on this side it's my little like graffiti writing thing, and I was so proud of that. Foot actually fully fits inside this. Calendars. What is this? The Lifetime of the Sloth, Chapter 1. Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Oh my gosh, I must have been so bored. Oh, that's a poem I wrote about someone in my class. It's not good. Again, folding over the title, but this was at my old school. Was it in, oh yeah, in year 10. Secondary Certificate Diligence. This certifies that Paige Christieson has displayed an outstanding level of diligence during year 10 in English and Music 2013. It's this random dish thing I made in year 9 that I've never used. There's a pencil case I made in year 10. Oh, we have another report. October 2014. So this was in year 11. Oh, this is what my form teacher said. Paige has achieved some encouraging results, and this should provide the motivation for Paige to maintain her efforts over the remainder of the year. Paige will now need to ensure that a sound study program is underway in preparation for the upcoming NCA examinations. Paige is a mature and helpful member of the form group. Oh, English level 1, very good. Geography level 1, satisfactory. Mathematics level 1, very good. Music level 1, very good. Science level 1, very good. Visual art level 1, satisfactory. What? I was not satisfactory. Oh, this was my little sash. So I went to this like little girls rally thing, and you could do all these like different badges. So I obviously did a sport one because I've got swimming, cycling and level 2 swimming. Must have done a home ec one because I've got chef and hospitality. The craft one because I've got toy making. I've got a music one down the bottom. Then I've got this one here, which I have no idea what that is. But look how cute! Oh, I wish I'd put more effort into that actually. Oh, Paige Christieson, Health and Safety Badge. That's what it must have been. Oh look, a 2013 calendar. I was proud. Josh Hutchison was on my birthday. Oh yeah. All I can see is Africa. There's just like a massive Africa. Oh, this was at my old school. This was all our tests. Oh my gosh, this was my speech. I did street dance. The phone call. That sounds terrifying. Oh, Evacuees, the inside story. So this must have been my project. My writing is shocking. Oh look, part of another calendar. Oh look, Another calendar, 2012. Girlfriend Guy Candy. So this was for 2015, so this was year 12. Paige has achieved very pleasing results in virtually all of her subjects. She is well on track towards completing NCA Level 2 this year. To gain the best outcomes possible for her external examinations in Term 4, she should begin a revision program so that she can prepare herself thoroughly for them. Paige has had an excellent rate of attendance this year. She is punctual and her uniform is always correct. Of course, only at an all-girls school would they comment on uniform. Paige has been a cheerful and positive member of the form class, and I wish her well with her studies for the remainder of the year. Paige has taken advantage of the opportunities to be involved in the wider life of the school, and it has been really pleasing to see the wide range of activities she has been involved in. My year 9 ID is the best picture that has ever been taken of me. Oh my gosh, our choir tour. Such a good time. A project on sharks. It is! I don't think you guys know this about me, but I really, really love sharks. So in year 8 I did a project on sharks. Oh my gosh, I was so proud of this. I was just annoyed they wouldn't let me print it in colour. Oh my gosh, I didn't even finish it. I got the P, the A, the I and started half of the G, didn't even get around to the E. I can't even remember when we made these. Clear files, what is this? The Great Astronomy Project. Oh, I was obsessed with this project. I thought I did really, really well on that, and I loved my title page. Oh my gosh, it'll have my wrap in it. I must have taken my wrap out. I've taken it out because it got put on the wall. That's right. It must be on the computer though. Oh, this is not going to be pretty. So we had to go to another intermediate for tech because our intermediate didn't have it. So this was my year 7 workbook, and the teachers were a nightmare. They hated everyone. Oh, I think my photo holder is average because I didn't want to be too cocky because then they'll be like, I think it's good. Workshop technology in 9. Oh, I love it. Is the finished holder the same as you planned? Yes. What would you change or modify if you could do it again? Nothing. My grades, B, B+, B-, B, B, B. Oh, this was in year 8. Social studies. Early New Zealand, I got 92%. That was an excellence. This was What a Waste. I got 80%, so that was merit. Great Civilizations Rome, that was 84%, so that was a merit. In Artist's Life, Art History, I got 96%, that was an excellence. Documentation, I got 80%, I got merit, which I thought I deserved more because I worked really hard on that. Greatness of Service, I got 80%, so that was merit. Oh, and then my sharks project, that was 88% merit. The room upstairs. Oh, why do all my things, I must have been obsessed with horror stories or something. A little thing on Bilbo Baggins. Good effort, Paige. You have shown us that Bilbo is relaxed and happy in the comfort of his home and that he loves his food. Crack up. Vocab test, 83% grade 4. 93% grade 4, 93% grade 4. Why did I keep all my vocab tests? Another vocab test, 98% grade 5. Okay, I see why I kept that one. Short stories test in year 9. 92% grade 5. They were so easy, those tests. Oh, this was my speech. Bullying, it's a bigger problem than you think. Oh, here's another of those little workbook tech things, year 8, with the same teachers that hated everyone. Gosh, this was my What a Waste project. We literally went to like the recycling factory. That's how dumb it was. Peach cot. Oh my goodness, I remembered that. And we had to make up something and show how they were packaged and all that. So I chose peach cot, which is a mixture of peach and apricot drink. Well, I'm quite proud of that actually. That's quite cute. I don't even remember half of this stuff. Year 9 science light test, grade excellence. 3 achieves, 7 merits and 2 excellences. Mark schedule astronomy project. Yeah, I got an excellence for that. I thought I did really well on that. Oh, okay, so this was the record that on one side we do like little triangles all with the same picture on them. So it just has like the little chameleon, and I did little roses because I loved drawing those roses at the time. And again, did it green because green was my favourite colour, and then just did pink because I liked the combination of the green and the pink. I'm actually really proud of that. And then you flip it over to the other side, and then that picture of me that I showed we had to draw, but I changed it up because I hated the picture of me and I was obsessed with wearing my hair in like these little like ponytail things, so I did that instead. But I stupidly added this pink and this pink, which doesn't match it at all. And it was actually so hard to draw on these, but yeah, I'm still quite proud of that. Like, a lot of people just got theirs and smashed theirs on the concrete, and I was like, why would you do that? Yeah, this must have been one of my still life artwork things. Another still life one. Again, I was obsessed with like putting the purple together. If you just dream. So we had to come up with like little album covers that if we had an album what we would call it, and I would call it If You Just Dream. Because I thought if you just dream then you can achieve anything, so. Oh look, here's my shading of an apple that I did. Don't know why I chose purple because I'm not the biggest fan of purple, but oh, here's my camp diary. I did this in year 6. What I'm looking forward to doing the most, the Tarzan swing. What I'm dreading the most, air rifles. The things I will do that I have never done before, air rifles, archery. The new thing I might learn at camp is learn all the activities. The food I hope I will get to eat at camp, sausages. The food I hope I won't get to eat, lasagna and macaroni cheese. Thoughts for the day, day 1. It was fun today. I loved the Tarzan swing. Although it was freezing, it was cool. The Burma trail was scary, but it was really cool. I liked the marshmallow fire. Air rifles was quite boring. Climbing wall tower was fun. The small one was the easiest. Thoughts for the day, day 2. It was awesome today. My favourite activities were kayaks, flying fox and go-karts. Flying fox was cool as. The go-karts was fun. I went with, the best ride was probably the last one with kept driving over all the stones. Oh my gosh. The concert was totally cool tonight. My group totally sucked. Everyone laughed at our play. My play was crack up. The swim was freezing, so I got out quickly. Day 3. Today we departed from camp. We are going to the AC baths. Hooray! It was fun at the AC baths. I played crocodile with Kate. I also went on the hydro slides. The pools were warm as. We had lunch there. We had buns that we made at camp. Mine had a bus of ham. I'm glad my stomach was feeling better because it was awesome. Oh, this was all my art. Rhyming. Nice rhyming illustrations. So that was like the King Bling Sing thing I showed you. Grade 4. Tile. That must have been my apple. Grade 3. Colour Theory. Grade 4. Oh my goodness, I remember this. I haven't like opened this in ages. For one of my friend's birthdays, we went to this place and we could like decorate tiles. If any of you guys watching this were at my friend's party when we made these, and if you still have them, comment down below. So I must have been obsessed with dolphins because I did this one here. Oh my gosh, how cute. I was so young when I did this. I think I was even younger than 10 when I am folding down the top because it has the skull, but this is another award. So this was 2013 Sports and Cultural Awards for General Excellence Vocal. So art history project. And I think the rest of them were in these like little tubes. I think my mum had the idea of putting all of these in different tubes because they were kind of like paint tubes. My little drawing of the ear canal. That's my drawing of a person's head. It's probably one of my most like favourite diagrams I've ever done in school, and that is this one here, and that's the heart. In year 6, oh my gosh, my homework. And me and my friend, we used to count how many stickers we all got. 52 stickers. And does anyone remember those stickers that you used to scratch and they like smelled of random things? Oh yeah, they started here. So it was like these 3 I all got stickers for, and then these 3 I all got stickers for, and then those 3 I all got stickers for, and then I think the next one I didn't, and I was really sad. Oh my gosh, my art book. What year was this? This must have been like year 7 or something. That was my title page. That flower, which I was flippin' obsessed with. Typical good work this term page. She wrote wow on a mug that I didn't draw. Caleb actually drew that one because I couldn't draw them. Block letters. What the hell is that? Oh, that's pretty good. That's a budgie feather. Or the life of the sloth. That must have been with someone else. I feel like that might have been with Rachel, but whoever wrote that story with me, comment down below because it was definitely someone. And the last thing in here is my written language book when I was 10. Just saw on the 7th of August 2002 I went diving in the Pacific Ocean. That didn't happen. My old school that I went to had this day where everyone would just bring their kites to school and would fly them. On the 12th of November, etc. school had a kite day. First the whole school went to etc. park. When we got there we sat down behind a rope. Mr. showed us some of his kites and then we had to go at flying our kites. My kite was a yellow jellyfish and I got it up high and it stayed there for a while before coming down. Last Friday, Sarah came to my house. First we walked home, then I showed her around the house. Then Shelby and Anya told us that it was afternoon tea time. For afternoon tea we had chocolate chip muffins, grapes and sliced apple. We also had a drink. Sarah and I were hoping we were having chocolate chip muffins. Then we watched an episode of Lizzie McGuire. Sarah went home. The end. 7th of April. Last night I went to rally. In devotions we talked about Easter and the true meaning. Then we did a hobby. For our hobby we made muffin bunnies that you could take home and eat. I do not remember that. First we iced our muffins and broke a Kit Kat, so you had 2 halves. Then we put 2 long sherbet sticks for and it just goes off. Diary writing, 2nd of November. In the weekend, my next door neighbour called me. Georgia had her friend over called Monica. They came over to my house. We showed Monica our skipping routine. Oh my goodness, Shelby, if you're watching, and Georgia, do you remember our little skipping routine? So like we were obsessed after watching Jump In with skipping, so we made up like a whole routine and we like put the jump music to it. Then we showed her our cheerleading routine. Oh my goodness, because we were obsessed with the Bring It Ons. Then we played elastics. Shelby and I were about to have lunch, so Georgia and Monica went back to Georgia's house. After lunch we called Georgia and we played Go Home Stay Home. Oh, I loved playing that at her house. That was always really good. And there we go, guys. That is everything that is in this box. So that is everything that I have collected over the years. I'm sorry this video has probably been a very, very long one, but I really, really hope that you guys found this entertaining and that you liked this video. And if you did, please make sure to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you are new, then I just want to say hey and welcome to my channel, and I hope you decide to stick around and join our family here on this channel. Please check out some of my social media links that I have listed in the description box below and give me a follow. If you guys want to see the things that were in the box from when I was 10 years and younger that my mum has collected, then please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, because I would really, really love to do like an under 10, because I have no idea what is in that box. I would love to go through it on camera for you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! How on earth am I going to lift this up? It's so heavy. Literally puffing, it's so heavy. Availability. But careful. Sorry about that. I picture correct. A lion that walked. Oh, I just got lipstick on that. My feet are going so dead, it's ridiculous. And hopefully I can finish this off before my camera dies. Why is my camera always on low battery when I film? Faults. Hey Motes, do you want to hear about this too, do you?